Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. And we'll see a squad from the number 2 Tech Hokies taking on the team of the Miami Hurricanes. 48 college football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hokies will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Give to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Canes have this offense rolling. Going up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Back to throw, it's Ward. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. And I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well. Mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Dropping back, it's Drones. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything but to play another play. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
How nice is it to have a guy that can say, I'm just going to go get the first down. Like, I know I have options. I can do X, Y, and Z, but I'm just going to let me run, go get the first down, and give myself an extra set of downs.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the misfire now on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from seeing. Don't give them any extra yards. Tackle there.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a bit of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in a different spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of ball over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can get him out of the spot.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw it. They can't convert down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one. 57-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the score will stay right where after that miss. And here comes that Miami offense back on the field. They didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse, they had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting the box, establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then play action, it opens up a whole offense at your disposal.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32.
It's really frustrating. Guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense. You got a manageable situation.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short. Picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, they'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they put it in reverse. Lose yardage on that play.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of his play.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try to keep their secondary players in position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result, 4th down.
The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. This return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They kicked a field goal last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. That's the play right now. Just take that script you got in front of them and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get out here.
Just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. They go to the ground. They work that running game down to the 4. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
I tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it, and he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll hustle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw its drones. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Right back to him on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of seeking missile.
Looking for a gap. It's Tootin. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. In the middle, it's Lane. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. Got it down to the 21.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. On the ground on 1st and goal. Fake get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Peter.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these down, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He's getting in the end zone, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up what they hope is automatic. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field to try to drive this one deep. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Ward. Working the middle, it's complete. And it's the catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Movement here for the tight end. They'll turn to Martinez. Creating good effort on that one to work his way with the 42.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild 1st quarter. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he can score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in a second. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Sometimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third and long from the 42. They can get some of it. It might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
They did a great job. Offense, everything went well. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Using his legs, it's Tootin. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to 42.
Just a simple power play. Again, sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, block what they love to do, pays dividends down the road before.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to run for it. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want the first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Coach is always hard on staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll switch up here and look to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, sends the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. Nifty little dance step. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
Play is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down. He's going to lose hard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, tackle for loss.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it. Keep this battle alive.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. offense has 3 points to do for the tie. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make it to the 19. Back to throw, it's Ward. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to get the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it was, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving the quarterback a place to go. Good job, those guys being on the same page there.
They bring it down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's got to be. He's got to be able to make a catch.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The hand to the running back. On the move at the 30. Open runway ahead. And he runs in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front. Just a carry opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And how about that for a Capper 43-yard run for 6? Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And to settle for the shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now we get down, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Hokey, high-tech VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Give to the running back. Showing off the arms. Stopped after a pickup of good run to get it up.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see bad tackling. You didn't get right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to
trying to pick up a first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It is rare to have this kind of speed at the quarterback position. The tough thing for the defense is even if you're right, he can make you wrong.
Same thing for an offensive coordinator, just the opposite. You might dial up the wrong play, but because of his speed, natural athletic ability, he can bail you out, go find positive yards.
The give to the tailback. Keeps the leg moving. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, his coaching staff, they're getting the line lapped up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you the NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your number one priority.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed with himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Here comes the Hurricane offense to gather a little more strength. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. These guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
It's the Plummer. I got to do something. I can't let that thing have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That's you and you don't give them any extra yards. Great over there.
Just want to get the run. They want, even if it's super successful, get a little bit of time just to get that defense on.
They come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43. I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. This is a design run. Brought to the ground, not before getting enough for the first down.
It's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11 on 11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Martinez on the carry. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Quick pass on the jet motion. Pass to 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the time he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to pass, it's Ward. Coming hot, and they got him at 29.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few for the 1st down on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Arroyo. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so you get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Just drives it between the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boots together. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense is. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking downfield, it's Groves. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
When they pick up against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage to be.
Gets it out. There's There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
A nice job by the defense tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Grab near the marker. It's Tootin. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He wants to throw. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the end. He slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. A chance to get off a couple more plays. And then have to settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to the next drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
King try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bringing it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. Defender staying right by the receiver in the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Dropping back, it's Drones. Pressure comes. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after the fumble that the offense jumped on.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
He's got a yard out to the yard line.
And these defensive tackles just eat them. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And when those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed behind the line. It's George. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Ward. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keeps it going. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there, and they're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground. 4th
down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Fires to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Drones. He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Shows him the stiff arm. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Floats it out in space. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life, taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's George. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's George. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Drones. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tootin. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw, it's Ward. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The give on the inside. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the move, it's Tootin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. To the air, it's Drones. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just threw that one way too far.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Ward. Gets open down the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hot mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Hokies send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Dropping back, it's Ward. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum. If you get it here on 4th and short, if you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
And he missed it. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And the Hokies decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Wide out in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll turn to Martinez. Still on his feet at the 45. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Quick handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Offense facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know that.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.